again. I recorded this part, but I didn't have my mic unmuted. I didn't have my mic input selected because it got unselected for some reason. So if I don't seem as surprised as things to come, then don't. Now you know why. I know I started the series 3 months ago, and I'm gonna try to finish it. Don't worry about the save file. Just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. Alright, here we go. Insight. Unrestrained. Adventure. There will be imagination, heartbeat, spies, electricity, starscape, uncontrollable excitement, playground, vivacious judgment, after image, determination, heaven sent, raindrops, landscape, nightgown. Hello. But see, you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Don't worry, I'm a little strange. At least kept my word. Back at Literature Club. Last to come in, everybody's already hanging out. I kind of forgot that happened. Thanks for keeping your promise, Thunder. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like you deserve any slack. You've already been dragged here by Monika. If you don't know if you plan to just come and hang out or what. If you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. Manga? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Sorry, Thunder. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now you're in the club at all. Perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book. Well, I can only say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the club. Feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Okay. Wait, I didn't mean like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said it. No, it's fine. I want to be part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book. Sure. I just felt like I'm Bois' vice president at all. I think I should help you around something you might like. You reaches through her bag, pulls out a book, and really feel left out. So I picked up a book that you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it might keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. I was just relaxing being so cute. She picked out a book she thinks will like, despite me not reading much. You're thinking, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew, well, you can't read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face buried in a book, tense expression, Natsuki's rummaging around the closet. Really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more, but at the same time I feel bad for striking her from reading. Catch a glimpse of the cover of the book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she knows me. She sneaks another glance. Our eyes meet. But only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. More to this since I get made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, I probably wouldn't notice in the first place. I was just rereading a bit of this, so. That's the book you gave me, right? I just wanted to reread some of it, not for any particular reason. Just curious how you have come to have 2 copies of the same book. Well, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. Something fairly obvious here. Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I just want to start reading it soon. Glad here. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that's turned into a human experiment prison. People are trapped here, have this trait, turns them into killing machines. This facility gets even worse, selective breeding, cutting out their limbs, and fixing them to... No, a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? It made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. Oh, are you not afraid of that sort of thing, Thunder? Why did I yawn? No, it's not that. I can definitely enjoy this kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. I totally forget that Yuri's into the 6. She's shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It shows that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Okay? Then suddenly, I'm running now, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then, but I feel like I should let you know I have this problem. Like that, things like books and writing for my thoughts, my whole body gets kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying anything strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's the literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading, right? Okay. Yes, I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I'm quickly retrieve the book, put it in my bag, or from my bag. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slept in the seat next to Yuri. Yes. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. Sorry. I'm not. It's not that I don't want you. I'm just not used to reading with company. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder. It's not a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. She's in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. You always just be... Okay. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of us. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Once we lean a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Wow. By the way, she has a really weird face coming up, so be prepared for that. I do the same thing with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides out her thumb after it flips to the side. Am I yawning? When holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together. It's actually kind of distracting. As if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Turn the page. Sorry, I got distracted. I glance over at eyes meet, whatever. I can't keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading. I don't mind being patient. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Thumb, flutter, blah, blah, blah. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Look at that face. Tell me that's not the face of someone deranged. This is kind of creepy. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Jesus Christ. Really, I was just thinking the way she second guesses things. It says, that's what you're talking about. That face. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Oh my god, never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... Am I breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Thunder? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. Let's just make sure that you didn't do anything to her. Well, that's mean. No, nothing. Oh, don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? I didn't mean to skip. Whoops. Okay, who should I show my poem to first? Monika. No, stop skipping! Alright, hold on. Okay, hold on. Alright, let's go back. Interesting, not very fair, full of imagery, symbolism, Yuri's is kind of like that. Impression she's totally given up on people. Probably much more interesting space in her head. She gets happy when you treat her with kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be starved for social interaction. I think if she gets too stimulated, she might end up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? Sorry for being late. No need to apologize. Still plenty of time. Alright, thanks, Monika. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Well, let's read it then. So what do you think? And it's very free form, that's what we call it. So I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. And it's okay. Yeah, the concept has gotten really popular nowadays. There's a lot of people that have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. It can be really powerful. I'm not sure how to put this one. influenced an epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about these stuff like that because it's kind of coming on. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing to the day. Blah, blah, we heard all this before. Okay, so, I'm pretty sure her poem was exactly the same as the first one, if I remember correctly, like the first one she ever had. So if you want to go back and look into that one, then you can. I'll put this one in the playlist with the rest. Her eyes lightened, except to I say that out loud? Covers her mouth, and ends up covering her face. She's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Haha. I didn't mean to do that. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? That's a huge compliment coming from you. It's actually my first time. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly and looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, I'm able to find an excuse, breaking it down more thoroughly. This is the reason I was able to tell. There are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. I've been through that myself, I can only pick up on it. I think of the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Yuri, once she finds her train of thought, it's hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, okay. She sells seashells on the seashore, but the value of those shells will fall due to the laws of supply and demand. Nobody wants to buy shells because there's loads on the sand. Okay. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Water break. Okay. Of course, that's not something you can blame for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just by finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Mind if I read your poem now? Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Guys, don't do the light. The tinges from my light illuminate, but not I am glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last morning straight light have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blood green hair of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Alright, there we go. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read it. Nah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. That's a relief. I like the poem. It was very short, but very descriptive. Wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it, I'll be honest. I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Like, are you into them? Like, do they attract you? No, that's not what I'm asking. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? I must have told you missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of this poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. It's impressive. Yeah? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too. Nah, if anything, I'd probably learn a thing or two from you. Think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep on doing my best for you. Me too. But for you. Natsuki. Well, that's about what I expected from you. That's a little blunt. Excuse me, it's like I said, it's bad. I shouldn't invoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it. Because of flying makes climb personally, blah blah blah. I don't like you. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. People don't even take my writing seriously, but isn't the point of expressing themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard, like in this poem. blah blah blah, think it's gonna rhyme, and then you just flop it or whatever. I guess you went more into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone was judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Wait, something didn't happen. Also, is that music different? I guess I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika was writing something on a notebook. My eyes light on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchanged sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As I read in tandem, I watch each other's expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Nothing. Natsuki dismisses and returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Thunder did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Thunder liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't even realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. We were just so jealous that Thunder appreciates my advice more than you appreciate yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh, well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Thunder started showing up. And Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own security doesn't work like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking to me. You want to be edgy, bitch? Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle's too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? I'm just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, you can stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting nice? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh my bad. You already do that, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Thunder hear everything you really think. I'm sure you'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns to me as she judges herself standing there. Thunder, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Oh my god. Hi, Monika. Hi. I'm just gonna select Yuri, okay? Let me step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Haha. So president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I guess I was... Yeah, so, like, last time when I recorded this, I guess I'm gonna restart that conversation. I guess I was right about her being a little self-harming. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never have an enemy to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh, cry, baby. I'm so mean. Oh dear. Well, looks like they're done. Monika is very strange. You're very strange. Something is going on with you, and I do not like it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to you, Natsuki. Or did. Thunder. Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it tomorrow. Completely. Are you gonna wipe the memory of her or something? Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Thunder. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. So I guess I don't have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But and we're gonna leave it on that cliffhanger. Real weird stuff has been going down. Again, if I didn't sound so surprised or anything, it's because I already recorded this and the recording fell through. Well, it didn't fall through. I didn't have my mic input wasn't selected, like I said. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please comment down below what you want to see next. And yes, I know that last time I started the series 3 months ago, so I will try my very best to start getting these videos out one after the other, because I need to get this series finished. So I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you did, like I said, comment down below, or if you want to like and help me with the algorithm, that would really help me out. Show me to your friends, suggest me, share me out, you know, do whatever you feel like. And if you really feel like it, subscribe. That'd be nice, but you don't have to. So I'll see you guys in the next one. See you.